afternoon, guys. We're on another adventure this afternoon. We're headed to Browne Estate. We remember on our last tour we were on the property of Browne. That's above. It was a very large property, so we were above the where the Browne house is. So we are going to the house today, which is said to be haunted. This is early afternoon, so we don't imagine anything to happen, but we're going to the site, and I'll give you guys a little history about the site when we get there. We are passing the St. James Raceway. This is where car race is held on the island of Nevis. So on the way to Butler's Village, and just on the outskirts of Butler's Village is Browne Estate. It's just a short distance to the north of New River Estate, Coconut Walk. The legend of Browne is a classic tale of love, betrayal, and murder. The kind of tale that has attracted curious and repelled most everyone else from this spot for nearly 200 years. So we're about to approach, and you will see the property where it is said to be haunted. We're just seconds away, guys. I don't believe that we can drive onto the property, so we will have to right here. We have to go back that way. Go ahead. We're going up in here. Okay, slow down. Yes, guys, so on the entrance, this is the entrance to Browne. If you look on the right, there is a coconut grove that is being you know, I think it's the agriculture department for the government has decided that they would put coconut trees here, and you will notice that they're coming along nicely, but we're going to take a walk outside. We're going to drive up as much as we can, and then we are going to take a walk onto the property, okay? You have to move really slow. Yes, guys, there's a beautiful coconut grove coming up here. We have some palm trees on the entrance. And we have a beautiful artwork here of a stone wall that leads up to the property. Now, understanding that this is a ruins, a plantation ruins that the property is on, so we are going to see a lot of Nevis's history here. Drive up that way. Yes, guys, enjoy the view. This is one of Nevis's standing plantations that is just here now for visitors and islanders alike to visit and learn about Nevisian history. Go up by the sign. So yes, guys, in the year 1822, Julia Huggins had plans to get married. Julia's wealthy father built Eden Browne, intended for the young couple to settle here. So this is where Julia and her husband were to be living after the marriage. We see right ahead we have one of the former sugar mills, and interestingly enough, there's a lot of sugar apple that is planted around the property. Yeah, so that is going on to some person's property. It's a beautiful, you can probably go there and give them a view from here, maybe on the second drop off. Guys, this is from the back area. The property is really, really beautiful, and you have beautiful views of the Atlantic Ocean straight ahead. Look at that. Could you imagine being Julia back in the 1800s, waking up to this view every morning? And this is in the east of the island, where we see the sunrise every morning. And I mean, the scopes of the sunrise are always beautiful. I tend to wake up early sometimes and take videos of the sunrise and place on my TikTok channel. So yes, this is a very, very beautiful spot. I think it is also this is a nice place for a wedding. You know, I consider it a very beautiful place. You know, backdrop and layout for a very, you know, small or maybe a medium-sized wedding. Doesn't have to be too big, but if you want something simple, we're gonna take you right by the sign for the Eden Browne Estates. Here, give them a view of it. Property, and that is tells you about the history of this space. Where are you going? Should be heading back down. Now this is another view, guys. Right ahead there's a church. It's the Church of God, Eden Browne Church of God, and again we have a beautiful view of the Atlantic Ocean. In a few years here will be loaded with sugar apples. As a matter of fact, it appears that some of the trees are already bearing fruit because there's fruit on one of them. So this is really nice. This is my first time coming on the property, guys, so this is also a treat for me because actually both of us, we have never been onto the property. The most we have come is down at the bottom where there is a restaurant. You have another view here of the sugar mill, but this sugar mill has really had, you know, some rough times. And as we would have said in the video for the New River plantation, as you can see, persons are stealing the stones from the sugar mills, you know, and that is not good. But this is what's left of the sugar mill here. most of it is broken down and, you know, it's not there anymore, but we can still see part of the structure. Yes, guys. So we're gonna head back down to the property and I will give you some more history on what happened to Julia Huggins. The landscape in here is really, really beautiful. So yes, accounts vary as to when the tragic event that caused the estate to become haunted actually occurred. Some say the wedding day and others say the night before. Some say the best man was having an affair with Miss Huggins. Others say the groom was cheating with the best man's girl. Still, others even say the best man was Julia's brother, which would really up the tragedy factor on scenario 1. The outcome of the duel is also clouded in mystery. Most accounts have both men dying. There are those, however, who say the groom survived, was barred, though, from marrying Miss Huggins following the scandal. Either way, there was no happily ever after for Miss Huggins. She became a recluse, living the rest of her days in solitude. Now straight ahead is the Plantation's house, and right below we will see, if you go down some more, I'll tilt the camera this way, there's part of the house here. And guys, remembering that this property is where our forefathers would have worked as slaves, you know, sad times, but nonetheless this is part of our history. The palm walk it adds a very nice touch. There's lots of aloe vera plants right here at the base of the house. We have soursop trees and we have plenty sugar apple trees. Now guys, I'm gonna give you a little tour here of the property that is said to be haunted. Here again we have plenty sugar apple trees. You can have a close-up look at the plantation house on the inside. Babe, come. You're not gonna let me go in alone. Oh my gosh. The property is really nice though. Really beautiful. I think there's a gut drop off. Let's see. Yes. There's a drop off here. A gut that flows all the way from Butler Mountain, as we call it, straight down. And if you notice that there was some road work done, and there's a path where if water goes out, it will then fill those what do you call it, like it is a roundabout that has dirt, and I'm presuming that they're going to have plants there pretty soon. So when the water comes down, it will water the flowers that will be planted there. All right, But yes, guys, this is the house that was built by Julia's father for her to live in with her husband when they got married. But there was no such marriage because of the tragedy. Guys, there's sugar apple right here. There's more sugar apple under here. In a few days, maybe 2 weeks or so, I think they would be ripe enough to pick. Here again, guys, sad, 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 but all of the stones, if you notice, the lower ones are the ones that are being stolen, you know? It's so crazy. Imagine that. All of these buildings were built by hands of the slaves. We have some machinery here from the plantation. And we have, I don't know if this was a little oven, but we have a little place there, a cellar maybe, and God knows, who knows? I mean, if you can imagine, they maybe had our forefathers crawling under there to go under and sleep or something. I mean, we don't know, but we can only imagine because they did not treat the slaves well. Okay. So we are going to take a walk up the steps and see what's inside. I won't dare come here at night, I'll tell you guys that. I am sorry, but I'm not that brave. I would not come here at night. Look at this, guys. Imagine this is your home and you wake up to this every morning. What a sight. Guys, it doesn't appear. I don't know if the house was not finished building or maybe with hurricanes and, you know, different disasters over the years. But there is no flooring at the top. But you can see a base where there probably was one. But it's not there anymore. Because I can't imagine this would have been a door to nowhere. You know, there's one half of the door left. The door is rotted. There's a window there. We're talking in the 1800s. So, and even before, because the 1800 was the wedding was taking place in that year, but we don't know how long before. Look at the landscapes, guy. This is, I mean, this is a beautiful spot because Julia would have had mountain view, and all she had to do was turn around, and there's the view of the ocean. And I could imagine back then those coconut trees weren't there, so it was a clearer view. So guys, we're gonna go back downstairs, and there is another room down there. Yeah, I know. We'll look at it from the next end. We saw it from this end. We saw it from the top, and then we're gonna see from the side view. Guys, we have someone that's visiting the site as well, and it is said that at night you can still hear. Look at this. This is like a cellar. God knows what they did, babes. You could pull the thing a little bit so I can see inside, like hold it on the side. We can have a view inside. Oh, see, somebody seems to be living in here, a homeless person. People are brave because I would not be sleeping here, but people are brave. Someone is actually living in there. And then this is the side view of the property. So see, guys, we were upstairs, but there's no floor for the upstairs. But this is the bottom. And here again, if you look out at this view, now you have a wonderful view of the coconut walk that was planted here to beautify the property. Yes. So we are going to go back out. All right. There's aloe vera planted here. Cheryl?
Yes.
Good afternoon, and how are you?
I am okay.
You're doing a little tour.
It's okay.
No. I didn't realize people sleep here. They're brave.
Sleep, we are.
Well, there's a bed in there and Vienna sausage and.
Sleep there. I been Sapu.
Oh,
When Sapu
okay.
was around, he used to come there.
Okay. You know, it's amazing. You see these what do you call them? The dates from the palm tree. When I went to Panama, people selling those at the side of the road, you know. I couldn't believe it. I asked, well, what are you doing? What are they actually selling those? She says, yes, they taste very good. We cook them. I said, cook? And she said, yes, you boil them with salt water and then you peel them and you eat and then you throw. I said, okay. And I actually went to a restaurant that used it in different foods. Yeah, so we have them here, as we said, knocking dog, but in another country, that is somebody else's delicacy.
Ever so often I pass because nobody seems to look after it. It's only me one does pass and look
Yeah.
around.
Wow, this is the first time I'm actually coming on the property, but it's really beautiful.
Girl, you don't see the beauty yet. Suppose to see when all in the clean up.
Uh-huh.
Nice man. The
Wow.
guy just do a very nice job.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. When they're ready, they would just cut those low down.
Okay.
This is the you see that gazebo?
Mm-hmm.
That gazebo. Oh my God.
No, you're not on it. You can just explain what it is.
Oh, you're not gonna take me panel.
Okay. All right. All right, so we have a gazebo on the property. I didn't realize that this side was being worked on as well, and we understand that when it's clean, I mean, the property is really, really beautiful, and you know, it's a sight to see. We didn't even realize there's another piece to the stone building right there. That again is really nice. There's banana trees. I mean, so much sugar apple trees. I'm seeing a neem tree. All right, guys. And then upon leaving the property, we have straight ahead Esme's restaurant. Some of the best local delicacies you will have on Nevis. And you can always have a stop right here, get some food, and keep on your journey. All right, so this is where we're gonna end the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, share the video to your friends and families.
Did you put in my coconut palm?
Yes, I did. The coconut palms are beautiful. I when I was entering, I showcased them, and I also showcased from the top because there's a beautiful view from the top and the bottom looking down.
Thank you very much. Can you put on the butler's chat, please?
All right, I will do that. Yeah, a drone view would be really awesome on this property, Cheryl.
Drone would be good, but I will not have history about the place.
Well, what I did, I googled some. That's what I have here, and I was talking about, which I have a bit more to discuss, but I will do a second video, and then I will have to combine them. Yes, the coconut walk is awesome.
We're looking for that long time. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, guys. Bye.